I've written my own Sword and Shield anime, and after winning the Galar League, Ash and his friends must now face off against Chairman Rose and Eternatus in the Darkest Day. How will our hero save the day? Find out right now and subscribe for more videos. Episode 140. At the Crown Tundra, Caloric senses danger in the Galar region. Prepared for the fight, he teams up with Shiny Regigigas to protect the Crown Tundra from Dynamax Pokemon. Before battling though, he hopes that his friends who helped restore his powers are safe during this great calamity. At Winden, Leon can't believe what's happening, and realizes he should have caught on to Rose's plan sooner. As the champion, he says it's his responsibility to fix this mess. Ash and Hop want to help, but Leon insists that it's too dangerous, as their Pokemon are in no condition to fight after their battle. Despite Hop's protests, Leon takes off on his Charizard. Ash and Hop are feeling powerless, but are then given an idea by Gloria and Sonia, who suggest using the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta to stop the Darkest Day. Sonia hypothesizes that they've been sealed away in the Slumbering Weald based on Ash and Hop's encounter with them. Ash won't go, however, as he says his gut is telling him to help Leon. Hop respects his decision, and says that he'll join him just as soon as he's got the legendaries. Ash then sends out Corviknight, and he flies towards Hammerlock. Gloria, on the other hand, reveals that she'll be staying behind to help the gym leaders take down the rampaging Pokemon. As Dynamax is her specialty, she feels like she's best suited for this situation. Hop tells her that he knows she'll do a good job. Gloria then wishes him luck and tells him to be safe. As Hop and Sonia drive off towards Slumbering Weald, Gloria sends out her team to face off the Dynamax Pokemon. As Ash continues his way towards Hammerlock with his weakened Corviknight, it begins to lose stamina, and crash lands in front of a Dynamax Pokemon. Ash is unexpectedly saved though by Team Rocket. He's confused as to why they're helping, but the trio reveals their common interest to stop Chairman Rose, so they decide to join forces. Back at Winden, gym leaders continue to battle Dynamax Pokemon. Things are getting worse, and they're worried about their hometowns. Since Spikemuth is safe without a power spot, Marnie and Pierce take the lead, allowing the gym leaders to defend their homes. Victor, along with Clara and Avery, are also here to assist. Gloria turns out to be a huge help, teaching everyone how to use the excess Galar particles to keep their Dynamax bands charged, allowing her to Gigantamax her whole team. Ash and Team Rocket reach Hammerlock and meet Leon. He's surprised to see Ash here, however, he sees the fire in his eyes and knows he won't take no for an answer, so they continue their way down. At the energy plant, they discover that Rose has unleashed Eternatus, who he plans to exploit for limitless energy. He tells him how his father died in a mining accident, trying to provide energy for Galar, so a solution will prevent needless suffering like that to happen ever again. Leon argues it's a terrible idea, however, since Eternatus is causing havoc. Rose reveals a shocking truth, however. He's been grooming powerful trainers like Leon all this time to help him tame Eternatus, and now he has the champion of Galar and the champion of Alola in front of him to do just that. Leon is furious, but decides to take on Eternatus for the sole purpose of sealing it away. Rose is disappointed in Leon, so he sends out Klinklang and Excadrill to teach him a lesson. However, Ash is able to defend him, allowing Leon to go after Eternatus. Pikachu fights back but is exhausted and has trouble keeping up. Ash asks Team Rocket to back him up, however they ditch him so they can go catch Eternatus. Ash has to fight alone. Meanwhile, Sonia and Hop arrive at Slumbering Weald in record time thanks to Sonia's crazy driving. Hop feels an odd presence that helps guide him to the rusted Sword and Shield, but then they're ambushed by Swordward and Shieldbert, who aim to destroy the artifacts and claim themselves as Galar's real heroes. They were tipped off by Rose, and are using this chance to get revenge on Sonia. Hop decides to fight them despite having a weakened team. Back to Gloria, her team manages to beat back a wave of Dynamax Pokemon, and temporarily brought peace to Winden. She's concerned for Ash and Hop and thinks about going to help them, but suddenly, Toxtricity is exposed to Eternatus' Galar particles, causing it to go on a Gigantamax rampage just like when Gloria first met it. She tries to calm it down without battling, but has no luck. At Hammerlock Stadium, Leon struggles to fight Eternatus above, while below, Ash struggles against Rose. Pikachu is worn out, so Ash brings out Dreadnought to help defeat Rose's Pokemon. He's not done yet though, and sends out his strongest Pokemon Caporaja, who easily one-shots Dreadnought. Just as things are starting to look bad, Ash is saved by a Rapidash, belonging to Bede. He's here to lend Ash a hand, and together, they're determined to put an end to Rose's dangerous plans. Episode 141. Rose is surprised to see his former apprentice stand before him, and thanks him for helping him make it this far. Bede is stunned, and can't believe that this was the true purpose of collecting wishing stars. All he wanted to do was please his mentor, the man who made him a trainer, but now he sees Rose for the monster he truly is. Rose then calls Bede foolish for not seeing the bigger picture, and commands his Caporaja to attack. Bede commands a counterattack along with Ash's Centiskorch. Meanwhile, at Winden, Gloria's toxicity continues its Dynamax rampage. Pierce is ready to intervene, however, Marnie wants to respect Gloria's wishes to not hurt it. Gloria then recounts their time together, and all the work they put into strengthening their bond. It seems to be working, but then toxicity snaps again and prepares to attack. Gloria saved at the last minute though, by Spectrier. It seems Calyrex has sent it to Gloria to aid in her fight. Using Spectrier, Gloria is able to evade Toxtricity's attacks, and then yells at Toxtricity for continuing to resist, which helps it finally snap out of it and revert back to normal. Avery makes a joke about Toxtricity only being able to respond to Gloria's anger, and how the two are meant for each other. Gloria apologizes for letting Toxtricity go through that again, and now motivated, she rides Spectrier towards Hammerlocke to help Ash and Leon. Meanwhile, Hop continues his battle with the Sword and Shield brothers. Despite his weakened Pokemon, Hop is able to quickly defeat them, and claims the rusted Sword and Shield. Considering Rose went out of his way to try and get rid of them, Hop believes these items might be useful even if he can't find Zacian and Zamazenta, so he hopes for the best and takes it with him to Hammerlocke. As Leon continues his fight with Eternatus, it decides to go further up Hammerlocke Stadium, and Team Rocket follows. With Leon out of their way, they finally attempt to catch it. They are no match for the legendary Pokemon, so they Gigantamax Meowth as their last resort. Meowth is able to get a few attacks in, but then is easily obliterated by Eternatus' Dynamax Cannon. Leon then arrives to continue his battle. Back at the energy plant, Ash and Bede continue their battle against Rose. Despite their resilience, Rose manages to overpower Bede's Rapidash. Attempting to demoralize them even further, Rose Gigantamaxes his Caparaja. However, Ash and Bede remain steadfast. Ash confronts Rose about his selfish ambitions and their impact on the Galar region, referencing Centiskorch's mistrust of humans due to Rose's experiments. Ash vows to prevent further harm to the Pokemon of this region, and then Gigantamaxes Centiskorch while Bede sends out Hatterene. Rose mocks Bede, saying giving him that Pokemon was an utter waste, and then attacks him with Max Steel Surge, but Centiskorch counters. Hatterene also fights back with Shadow Ball. Rose then sends out Ferrothorn to get Bede out of his way, which angers Bede, as it feels like he isn't even worth Rose's main attention. Ash encourages Bede to ignore Rose's taunts, but this momentary distraction leads to Centiskorch getting knocked out. Bede feels guilty now, and intensifies his efforts to defeat Ferrothorn. Ash then brings out Urshifu, still affected by burn, but Hatterene's healer ability removes it. Gloria arrives at Hammerlocke, finding Raihan battling two Dynamax Pokemon. He sees Gloria and says he knew she couldn't resist helping her friends, and advises her to head to the stadium. However, it's blocked by Macrocosmos grunts, so Gloria Gigantamaxes Inteleon and eliminates them, which attracts Oleana's attention. Oleana is furious, and Gigantamaxes her Garbodor, declaring her resolve to protect Chairman Rose's goals, and launches her attack. Episode 142. Hop and Sonia arrive at Hammerlocke and watch Gloria fight Oleana. Hop wants to help her, but Gloria's look reassures him, so they proceed to Hammerlocke Stadium. Meanwhile, Ash and Bede struggle against G-Max Caparaja, which keeps blocking their moves. Hatterene and Bede are then knocked over, concerning Ash, but he must stay focused on the battle, as now he and Urshifu are Rose's next targets. At the stadium's peak, Hop and Sonia notice that Ash is missing. Their concern is cut short though, as they see Leon struggling against Eternatus. Leon, shocked by their arrival, warns them of the danger, but Hop cheekily says that Leon looks worse off, and offers to help. Hop sends Blastoise to team up with Leon's Charizard. Blastoise gains speed with Rapid Spin, while Charizard diverts Eternatus with Fire Blast. Eternatus counters with the fierce Dragon Pulse, aimed at Charizard. Blastoise, now quicker, uses Hydro Pump against Eternatus' Flamethrower. Charizard's ancient power pushes it back, but Eternatus retaliates with another Flamethrower. Almost defeated, Blastoise tapped into his Torrent ability, so Hop orders an Aqua Tail, allowing Leon's Charizard to use Dragon Rush. But Eternatus dodges, and readies Dynamax Cannon. Blastoise shields Charizard using Protect, exhausting its energy. Eternatus then uses Cross Poison to defeat Blastoise and poison Charizard. Sonia offers to treat Charizard, while Leon stresses as he realizes he's down to one more Pokemon. Determined to persevere as the champion though, he sends out the mythical Pokemon Zarude. Hop and Sonia are taken aback, having never seen it before. Leon admits that Zarude was meant to be a surprise for this year's championship battle, but is now forced to use it. At the energy plant, just as Caparaja is about to unleash its final G-Max move, Bede's Hatterene interrupts with Magic Powder. Rose is angered, as he thought he had dealt with Bede, so he orders Caparaja to stomp Hatterene, taking it out for good. This diversion allows Ash and Urshifu to land a now super effective Wicked Blow though. However, Caparaja strikes back with a G-Max Steel Surge, defeating Urshifu, and then it reverts back to normal. Rose taunts Ash, claiming his desire to save Galar is far greater. Ash doesn't give up however, and calls on Pikachu again. As they're about to be hit, a shiny Caparaja saves them, It's Peony. He's extremely furious with Rose's actions, saying he ruined his father-daughter trip. At the same time, Gloria just beat Oleana's Garbodor and she follows with Milotic. Before their battle continues, Peonia and Tyrantrum intervene. Happy to see Peonia, Gloria's urged to keep moving into the stadium, cutting their reunion short. Rose and Peony's exchange reveals that they're actually brothers, leaving Ash and Bede in shock. Peony says he'd like to finish this fight for Ash, as he's the only one who can get through to his brother. Ash thanks Peony, and he races to help Leon. Ash and Gloria end up reuniting at the lobby, and they make their way to the top. Hop loses more Pokemon to Eternatus, prompting Leon to step up. He tries to Dynamax Zarude, however it doesn't work, due to Eternatus starting to absorb Galar particles. Zarude dodges Dragon Pulse using acrobatics and strikes, but Eternatus counters with Cross Poison. Zarude then constricts Eternatus with Power Whip, allowing Charizard to land a sneak attack Dragon Rush. Ash and Gloria then arrive, and Hop is relieved to see them. Leon tries to catch it in an Ultra Ball. It plans to escape however, so Leon and his Pokemon shield everyone from the explosion. Eternatus grows furious, starts absorbing Dynamax energy from the entire Galar region, and then transforms into its Eternamax form. Ash, Hop, and Gloria prepare for battle, and Leon commands Zarude's jungle healing to heal their Pokemon before returning his and passing out. With Leon out of commission, it's now up to our heroes to fight Eternatus and end the darkest day. Episode 143. Rose and Peony clash at the energy plant. Peony appeals to Rose, acknowledging their shared grief over their father, but argues this isn't how to secure Galar's future. Rose stands firm, claiming it's the only way. Suddenly, they feel a huge tremor. Rose smiles, declaring that Eternatus has achieved its true form. Atop Hammerlock Stadium, Ash, Hop, and Gloria confront Eternatus. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, Cinderace uses Pyro Ball, and Inteleon uses Snipe Shot, but Eternatus seems unfazed and retaliates with Max Ooze. Not backing down, Rillaboom uses Frenzy Plant to hold Eternatus, while Cinderace uses Double Kick and Spectre intervenes with Phantom Force. An enraged Eternatus releases a powerful Max Wormwind, repelling everyone. The group don't give up however, counterattacking with a barrage of moves, but Eternatus counters with a devastating Max Flare. Inteleon is able to swiftly dodge though, and saves Rillaboom from harm. Rillaboom then uses Grassy Glide, in tandem with Pikachu's Quick Attack and Cinderace's Flare Blitz to disorient Eternatus, while Spectre and Inteleon unleash Dark Pulse and Ice Beam. Despite their efforts, Eternatus resists and prepares to crush them. Though shaken, the group narrowly evades. Suddenly, a paralyzing fear immobilizes the group's Pokemon, as Eternatus charges its ultimate attack, disorienting time and space, threatening the entire Galar region. Things seem hopeless, however Spectre is strong enough to keep fighting, so Gloria takes on Eternatus alone. Outside the stadium, Rose, followed by Peony and Bede, watches his plan unfold. Seeing Eternatus' unexpected form, Rose's expression changes from glee to concern. Just then, Eternatus releases its devastating Eterna Beam, blasting everyone atop the stadium and the surrounding area in Hammerlock. Chairman Rose is horrified. Peony, fearing for Peonia's safety, rushes to find her. Rose is shaken up, but then remembers Oleana is close by as well. Back to Ash and the others, most of their Pokemon are defeated by Eternatus' powerful attack. They have no idea what to do, as their Pokemon stand no chance against Eternatus now. However, Hop spots the rusted sword and shield that he dropped. In a final attempt, he grabs the shield, urging Ash to take the sword. Both resolve to defend the Galar region, regardless of the consequences. Suddenly, two powerful entities emerge from Slumbering Weald and make their way towards Hammerlock. It's the legendary Zacian and Zamazenta. Ash, Hop, and Gloria can't believe it. The Rusted Sword and Shield then join forces and help the legendary heroes transform into their crown forms. Sonia is captivated, witnessing the Galar legend unfold before her very eyes. The duo of legendaries release a mighty cry, cancelling out Eternatus' paralyzing aura. Rejuvenated, Pikachu is ready to fight, joined by Gloria's Eevee and Hop's Dubwool. It's time for the final showdown. Zacian strikes first with Behemoth Blade, followed by Zamazenta's Behemoth Bash. Eevee, Dubwool, and Pikachu launch their own attacks, Sizzly Slide, Double Edge, and Thunderbolt respectively. In response, Eternatus unleashes Max Ooze, but the legendary Pokemon remain unaffected and shield their companions. Pikachu slows Eternatus with Electro Web, enabling additional hits from the group. Eternatus, angered, releases another Eterna Beam. Zacian, who's immune to the attack, retaliates with Behemoth Blade. However, Eternatus counters fiercely with Max Flare, and then Max Wormwind, dealing significant damage to Zacian and isolating the group from Zamazenta. Hop and Gloria come up with a quick strategy. using Eevee's Sparkly Swirl to launch double towards Eternatus, landing a flinching Zen Headbutt. Seizing the opportunity, Zacian and Zamazenta attack in unison. Eternatus retaliates with a devastating Max Flare that does serious damage to Zacian and Zamazenta. With both Pokemon knocked back, Eternatus uses another deadly Eterna Beam. Pikachu responds with Thunderbolt, narrowly shielding everyone. Ash cheers on Pikachu, fueling Pikachu's determination. Pikachu then releases a familiar powerful electrical aura, but Eternatus remains relentless. Unexpectedly though, Team Rocket intervenes with an attack, encouraging Ash and Pikachu to beat Eternatus. This distraction provides Pikachu an advantage, and then Ash commands Pikachu to use the super-powered Thunderbolt. The attack overpowers Eterna Beam, landing a direct hit on Eternatus. Pikachu collapses, but this gave Zacian and Zamazenta time to recuperate, allowing them to deliver the final blow with Behemoth Blade and Behemoth Bash. With Eternatus weakened, Ash and Hop leave the rest to Gloria, and without hesitation, Gloria captures Eternatus with her Pokeball, ending the darkest day. Across the Galar region, Pokemon are returning to normal, and everyone is celebrating the safety of the region. Peonia and Oleana are safe too, which brings relief to Peony and Rose. Rose apologizes, explaining he only wanted what was best for Galar. Peony offers to help find him a safer solution. Rose is grateful, but feels he must face the consequences of his actions, horrified by what he's done. Meanwhile, Ash and his friends say farewell to Zacian and Zamazenta, who have left behind their sword and shield. Leon and Sonia then join them, expressing their gratitude for saving the region. Leon labels them as true heroes, but they humbly disagree, saying Zacian and Zamazenta are the real heroes of the Galar region.